Anita Ekberg, 1954. The 1960s photograph Girls in Windows was created by Ormond Gigley. He invited 43 brightly dressed women, including his wife, to pose in the windows of a building slated for demolition. Firefighters rushed to a call 1910. Armed Revolutionary Standing Guard in front of the United States Embassy in Tehran during the Iran hostage crisis, November 1979. Jim Morrison yearbook photo. An American pilot with a rescued Japanese child, Saipan, Mariana Islands, Empire of Japan, 1944. Motorcycle chariot races in London, 1927. Vintage glossy photo of the Three Stooges in Nazi garb from You Nazi Spy, 1940. A view from inside an armoured train, Chaplino Station, Dnipropetrovsk region, 1918. Women's Prison, New Orleans, Louisiana, 1965. British colonial official Maurice Vidal Portman with Andamanese chiefs, around 1880. Mary Pickford, Jack Pickford, and William S. Hart having a bit of fun on the famous Players Lasky lot, 1917. A telephone operator announces the exact time every 15 seconds, Chicago, 1928. From 1952, the Wonder Spot near Lake Delton, Wisconsin lured tourists into a tilted cabin, where gravity was repealed and no one could stand straight. Water appeared to flow uphill, and chairs balanced impossibly on two legs. Women shop for dinner with rollers in their hair, 1960s. M4 Sherman tank named Belle of Little Rock, and Lieutenant R. Hoffman looking it over, January of 1944. Oddly, I can't find out what unit this tank was with. Fencing at the Russian Tver Cavalry School, 1905. Shower hood that protected hair and makeup while in the shower. Steve Jobs inspects the surface of the next computer case, 1987. Kate Winslet. Filming Titanic was tough and exhausting for all of us. One day I said to Leo, "It's my birthday today," to which he replied, "Darling, I don't care." Actress and singer Marlene Dietrich sweeps the floor at the Hollywood Canteen, a soldiers' club in Hollywood. Any visitor in uniform received a free meal, and movie stars performed for the soldiers and worked as waiters, cooks, and cleaners. 1940s. Bold and brassy Barbara Nichols was a steamy presence in 1950s films and television. Manchester United's Eric Cantona leaps forward and kicks a Crystal Palace fan in London 1995. Sean Connery and Jill St. John during a break on the set of Diamonds Are Forever, June 1st, 1971. Construction of the World Trade Center antenna in New York City, 1979. Carlos Ray Chuck Norris, 1960s United States. Workers clear snow from a railroad track, Alaska, 1904. David Bowie, Art Garfunkel, Paul Simon, Yoko Ono, John Lennon and Roberta Flack backstage at the 1975 Grammy Awards. House party in Seattle in 1988 or so. Lots of mullets, mustaches and acid-washed jeans. The first seconds after the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, 1948. The crew votes for Stalin, 1944. The Lancaster is believed to be from 463 Bomber Squadron, Royal Australian Air Force. Natalie Portman during the filming of her first movie. Barbra Streisand yearbook photo. Photograph of Sir Winston Churchill with his little friend Rufus. It was taken at his country home in Chartwell, Kent, England, 1950. Ski jumping competition at Empire Stadium in 1958, Vancouver, Canada. Prince Randian and Johnny Eck, stars of the cult classic horror film Freaks, 1932. German car with spring wheels, 1917. Carrie Fisher and Warren Beatty, 1975. Two women lost in a loving look, 1890s. Stimulating neck massager. A Girl and a Young Vladimir Putin, USSR. A Vietnamese man prays in front of a portrait of Ho Chi Minh after Saigon fell to the North Vietnamese in 1975. Elvis Presley styles his cousin Billy Smith's hair on the set of Loving You, 1957. The Black Jewish Community of Harlem, 1940s. Autochrome shot of a ballet dancer, 1916. A woman takes off her bra in protest against wearing bras, San Francisco, United States, 1969. Jane Mansfield in a Pool with Dolls, 1957. Labial plates are a traditional adornment of women of the Mercy tribe, Ethiopia. Eugene W. Smith and his scout dog relax on the island of Guam, August 1944. A group heading to the market in Belgium, 1912. Super Heavy Transport Aircraft XC-99, United States, 1950s. Ultraviolet tooth therapy lamp. Early rodeo contests showcased cowboy bravado and skill. Hello Pinheiro, the Girl from Ipanema, 1960s. Jackie Chan and Pierre Richard, 1985, Hong Kong. (1914) Bowling. (19-year-old John Lennon and his first wife Cynthia, 1959. Miss Antifreeze, New York City, 1950. Sigourney Weaver photographed by Helmut Newton, 1983. In 1956, the American company Ampex demonstrated the first videotape recorder in history. Pilgrims on Mount Fuji, 886, Yokohama, Japan. Snowmobile creator M.F. Gudrin talks about his creation to a traffic police officer Orenburg, 1991. A Ku Klux Klan member marches through the black neighborhoods of Miami, Florida, United States, May 1939. Che Guevara at the Chess Championship, Havana, 1965. French resistance fighters and police officers escort a captured German officer, accompanied by citizens through the square in front of the opera Paris, French State, August 1944. A typical American family stands among the food they consume in a year 1978. Nunsen boat. Girls pretend to fall from a sled on Mount Rainier, circa 1925. Studebaker Wagonaire was known for its unique retractable sliding rear roof, which could also accommodate a slide-in camper, 1963. Gymnastics exercises of the fascist youth organisation at a stadium in Milan, 1930s. The best films for adults in New York City. Drew Barrymore and Steven Spielberg on the set of E.T. 1982. A trolleybus exploded near the Alexievskaya metro station, July 12, 1996, Moscow. A young Afghan rebel working at a gunsmith station inside an underground Mujahideen hideout in Jawar Coast Province, Afghanistan, Soviet-Afghan War, 1985. Fox Hastings, a cowgirl and rider at the first annual Los Angeles Rodeo, circa 1920. A Pakistani soldier checks whether a man, Muslim or Hindu, is circumcised during the Bangladesh War of Independence, 1971. Dermoscope that was used to highlight every blemish and wrinkle by blasting a light at the patient. Supermodel Cindy Crawford in Hawaii. Young and sassy Yvonne Craig in the early 1960s. Tea with Best Friends, a hawk chick and a lobster, 1938. Mickey Hargitay and soon-to-be wife Jane Mansfield at the Ballyhoo Ball 1956. Punched card storage at the United States National Archives and Records Administration 1950s. One punch card holds approximately 80 bytes of information. Each box contains 2,000 punch cards, or 160 KB. The luxury cruise liner La Jeunelle ran aground and became a tourist attraction before being dismantled. California, 1970. Navajo-Herder, 1930s. Burger King personal radio with headphones, $12.95, sold only at Radio Shack, 1985. Madonna by Helmut Newton, 1990. Fidel Castro greets Soviet soldiers. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon on the set of Some Like It Hot 1959. In 1946, Marilyn Monroe worked as a pin-up girl and charged $10 an hour to be photographed as reference for images that were turned into paintings. This is an example of one of the more safe-for-work images. The earliest known photograph of men drinking beer, 1844. Sydney Lumberjack Competition, 1957. German Cavalry Division on Maneuvers, German Empire, 1912. The first wireless telecommunications tower, created by Nikola Tesla, enabled transatlantic telephony, radio broadcasting and wireless transmission of electrical energy. Goodyear Promotional Vehicles, Arkan, Arizona, 1930. Lipstick testing, 1950s. Future Kennedy assassin, Harvey Oswald, wearing glasses with colleagues at the Minsk-Lenin radio plant, Minsk Byelorussian, SSR, 1960. "80-year-old Cannibal Tom, the last cannibal on the island of Fiji, 1905. Arrested protesters of the Vietnam War, 1971. Father shows his toddler how the typewriter works, 1960s. A Pawnee Family, 1889. A motorcycle-based snowmobile, 1916, New York. Raffaele Esposito prepares the first pizza ever photographed in 1890. Electric pulse muscle toning machine from 1953 that looks exactly like the lamps they use to keep rotisserie chicken warm. "6'10" Felipe Ramirez Perez is caught by Immigration Inspector Richard McCowan trying to enter the United States in 1954. A woman and her poodle getting their hair permed with a modern machine at the Marion Beauty School in New York City, 1920. Soviet Special Forces training. A soldier manages to throw a hatchet at a target in a somersault. Tina Turner yearbook photo. Arnold Schwarzenegger poses for Mr. America magazine in 1969. Marilyn Monroe, 1955. Kaiser Wilhelm II and former United States President Theodore Roosevelt at military maneuvers in Germany, 1910. Charlie Chaplin and his son Michael Chaplin, circa 1957. Multi-fruit mask. Two ladies working at the telephone switchboard of Junction City, Kansas, 1900. Plywood caricatures of the bourgeoisie on Red Square, September 1st, 1921, Moscow. Oil-rich Indian Oklahoma, 1920s. The Impudent Dove. On November 14, 1960, 6-year-old Ruby Bridges became the first black child to attend an all-white elementary school in the United States South. Here, Ruby and her mother are seen escorted by 4 federal marshals to the all-white France Elementary School. Extremely high prices during inflation Germany 1923. Farewell to the Fallen on the deck of an American aircraft carrier, Pacific Ocean, World War II. Grand Duke Alexei Alexandrovich poses for a photograph during his visit to the United States, 1871.